Hey everybody, I just wanted to say hi and make a quick announcement about a new feature on my channel. I have just enabled the memberships feature on my channel. So if you'll go look right below this video, next to subscribe, there's a button that says join. And I'm going to tell you all about what this new feature is. Before I jump into an explanation of what this feature is, I want to quickly reassure everybody that nothing is changing in terms of the availability of my content. My content is all free. It will always all be free. It's extremely important to me that my content is free for everybody in the United States or in third world country or wherever you are. All of it must be free at all times. So absolutely nothing about that is going to change. However, I'm at a very critical point in the development of this channel and in my career as a science communicator. I'm very close. I'm nearing that point where I can almost round the corner and make this a full-time effort, so I don't have to take any content creation, contracting work. I won't have to teach anymore in any capacity, and I can just focus on doing what I love most, and that is making this channel, making the content on this channel and giving it to the world and helping everybody with their studies, with their academic goals, their career goals. And I'm very close to a point where I not only can live off of the income from the channel, but I have to go beyond that. I have to be able to have a budget in order to hire people. I need help with the writing. I need help with the animating. And so I'm going to need the income in order to do that, because I really have reached the limit of, number one, the subjects that I can personally cover, and number two, the rate at which I can put content out. I don't want to be limited by this. I want to grow more. I want to become a really big channel like Crash Course and Khan Academy and these guys. I want to cover every single academic subject and offer help with every single standardized test, you know, your MCAT and your GRE and your SAT and all this stuff. I want to help you guys. I want to help the world. I want to help everybody understand as much as they can about not even just science. I want to branch out into other academic subjects as well. And so this is where you guys come in. This is a chance for the people who have watched my content the most and benefit from my content the most to show their support and help this channel grow. So I've decided to offer 3 tiers of membership. The most basic tier of membership is the Study Buddy. That's going to be 99 cents per month. And for that, you get some of these custom badges and emojis. This is, I'm told, a popular feature in terms of the membership. So these are badges that will show up when you comment or in a live chat next to your name, so I can recognize that you are a supporter or a member. And in addition, I want to offer early access to certain videos. So I know that I sort of compile new videos as they're done and then release them on a set schedule, but I want members to have early access as much as a month, even 2 months in advance before they go live to the public. So anyone who's a member, I want you to get to see a lot of this content before everyone else has access to it. So hopefully that can help in terms of an upcoming quiz or test or something like that. So that's the very most basic level. That's the 99-cent level. There's also a $4.99 level. And with this, you get obviously everything just mentioned, but in addition, there's going to be access to a couple other features. One of them is behind the scenes videos. So some people have expressed interest in seeing exactly how I do my animations. I want to show you how I use the Adobe Creative Suite. I use Adobe After Effects, and I want to show you the way that I make my animations, and you know, the way I do my research and my textbooks, and how I do the writing, and just basically how I put the whole channel together. So I want to make that information available to people. And then I also want to do a members only live stream about once per month, where I can talk about current events, and I can answer a few questions from you guys, and basically just a chance for us to chat in a smaller community to talk about whatever is on anyone's mind. So that is the second tier. That is the Professor Pal, and then we have the Mega Professor Pal is going to be our third tier. So that's the more expensive tier. This is for anybody who really wants to show their support. I'm definitely not holding out for too many such people that can spare $24.99 a month. But if you are somebody that has benefited more from me than, say, a private tutor who would charge you $50 an hour or something like that, it's actually not such a huge expense. And so for this, obviously, there's going to be more perks. I want to give you much more direct access to me. I try to answer some questions by email, as many of you have found out in emailing me at the email address that I provide at the end of every video. But if you are the highest level of membership, I want to give you access to a Discord server where you can ask me personally anything you want, and I absolutely 100% will respond to you. It can be any kind of homework question, whatever question you want to know about the universe. I absolutely guarantee that for this tier of membership, I will correspond with you personally until you are satisfied with whatever homework help or burning question that you have and that you want answered. And in addition to this, there will be a merchandise discount. I know not too many people are dying to support the Professor Dave t-shirt or some of the more humorous slogans I've come up with, but I do have those shirts, and then that tier will get a discount on the shirts. So some of you may be aware of my Patreon page. I do indeed have a Patreon page where you can go and offer support in a manner that is very similar to YouTube memberships. And I do have a very small group of patrons over there. And to those people, I do want to thank you for your continued support. I hope that you will, that this support will be ongoing to help me grow my channel. But I have had a really hard time, number one, making people aware of my Patreon page. Even though I talk about it in the sign off, I get a lot of questions in terms of how people can best support me, and so it can be frustrating because there is this external site where people can go to offer their support. So I just thought that maybe if it was an in-house feature, if it was part of YouTube itself, it wouldn't be as confusing. More people could find that way to support me. So if you are a Patreon patron, please continue to do so. If you have no idea what Patreon means and this just seems easier just to click a button on the YouTube channel itself and you're interested in supporting that way, I highly encourage you to do so. And hope that you will continue to support this channel, not just with your views, but with an actual membership that can give me the opportunity to grow as a communicator, grow as a YouTube channel, and continue to offer you even better content. If I can hire people that can help me write and animate, I can offer even better content and more frequent uploads as well. So once again, to reiterate, if this is not for you, if this is not something that you think you're comfortable doing or that you don't want to do for any reason whatsoever, don't worry about it at all. It's not a big deal. This content is free. It's always going to be free, and you don't have to do anything to get my content. You can absolutely just stop watching this video and ignore it, pretend I never put it out, ignore the memberships, just keep watching my channel as you always have. It's always going to be offered that way. My content will always be free for you to watch. However, I just wanted to put this method of support out there for those of you who have watched a lot of my content, who have benefited from my content quite a bit in numerous academic subjects. If I've helped you pass your final exam in organic chemistry and biochemistry and calculus and all of these subjects, if my platform offers you a free alternative to what would be very expensive tutoring, I would ask that if you are in a position, I know as a student it can be very hard, but if you find yourself somehow in a position that $1 a month or even $5 is something that you feel comfortable doing and that you feel is appropriate, that money will go to very good use. It is going to go towards growing this channel and making much more content of a much higher quality and being released at a much faster rate. This is what I want to do with my life. This is what I want to do over the next 10, 20 years, and I really want to see how far this channel can go. And so to anyone that thinks that supporting that endeavor is worthy to them, I thank you. I thank you in advance. And I hope to offer as much good content as I can that will help you, make you feel comfortable and happy about that decision that you've made. So that's it. I just wanted to tell you guys about this new memberships feature. I really hope that you guys will choose to support, but either way, I want to thank you for all of the support you've given me already. It's your views and your likes and your subscriptions that have gotten this channel to where it is already, to put me in a position where I can even be thinking about doing YouTube full-time as a career. So it's a very exciting time in my life. I'm glad to be sharing it with you guys, and I'll see you next time.